Welcome back to another case of breaking down NHL goals with the visualizer. So, if for those asking, all you have to do is go to NHL.com and then you can go to the scores, and then it'll say something like, I forget exactly what it's called, Game Center, and then you'll just click on this little button right here that says visualizer. You'll be able to pop it open and it'll automatically start playing. And for those who didn't see the last video, you can tell who scores by just watching, by who has the little circle around it. So that's really nice as well. So I'm going to restart this and let this play because I've already watched this game. Ooh, excuse me. I've already watched this goal. I'm on my lunch break right now, so I'm trying to see how much I can get done of this. But you can see, well, I'll let it play first and then we'll break it down, because this is a baffling goal. I do recommend everybody go and watch the video. I'm not going to play it here for obvious reasons. I don't want to break any violations. But to start it off, the first thing you notice is where Anderson starts. Actually, in the video, he starts further up. I think the puck gets rimmed and his defenseman pinches on him, which is important for the play because he sees the pressure. There's really two options. Well, there's a couple options, but we'll go over. He could either, if this D isn't pressuring, he could bump it out to 28, or he could chip it off the glass, or he could skate it himself. But this D pressures, and what he does is he takes his space, what's given to him, back here. He's got room back here. So you see he brings it back, and his defenseman falls off of him. I think he rims it, yeah, because he's got somebody up here. I'm so bad with the numbers. You could go back, and I'm guessing that's Gallagher. Okay. And he tries to hit Anderson through the middle. This is a weird play. It's chaos, and it's nothing set happens here. Because then you go to 28, and Anderson rims the puck, and then he keeps skating. He's now the centerman on this line because he's in the middle. It's a very fluid play where everyone just knows where to cover afterwards. But then Anderson floods, and the craziest part about this is Dvorak doesn't even look. He fires a no-look pass right up the seam. I'm pretty sure there's no look, which is the coolest part of this. But what it does is allows Anderson, who's still splitting the middle, right on his stick, and from right there, it's barbecue chicken. You know, it's easy peasy. So again, I love set plays in the NHL, but this just goes to show you anything can lead into offensive chances. It very rarely are you going to be like, yeah, this is exactly how we drew it up. So you just got to know and have a feel for it. So like I said, take what's given to you, get back. Now he floods through the center, tries to hit him, misses. Truthfully, what I think he could have done a little better, the only thing I wish is you could rewind a little bit, but you have to do the whole thing, is he comes here, and what he does is he will let his feet take him straight up the ice. Once the puck goes behind him, you would like to see him support a little bit more. But with that being said, it wouldn't have led to the chance. So this is one of the scenarios where doing it exactly how a coach would like wouldn't lead to offense, because the coach doesn't really coach offense. You try and make systems to where you can generate offense, but usually you're like, okay, I'm trying to prevent goals here. I would like Anderson to flood over and support 28 because he's on an island by himself here. But he doesn't. He splits the D and he goes in and he scores. So let's go to the Tage Thompson one. Now we're into goals I haven't seen yet. Just Tage Thompson doing Tage Thompson things. So let's go bring this up a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better. So what do you see? You see the goalie rim the puck. Defenseman is pinching down on 77. 77, I believe, just lets the puck go by, or something happens. Tuck gets the line. Two options. You could either curl up, or he could have rimmed it. He's getting pinched out here, which is a good job by 21. He's keeping the play in front of him. Then he taps it back to Tage Thompson, who's coming with speed. And I think 13's a forward. I think, is that, oh my goodness, I'm so bad with the names. I could picture him in my head. Suzuki. I think 13 Suzuki. But Tage Thompson, just bigger, stronger, doesn't settle and takes the puck to the net, backhand. again, this is just the best part of this play is Tuck flooding through. He started over here. I believe Tage Thompson's a centerman. This is why I like to do a little bit of prep before and know where exactly everybody is. So let's pull up the lineup. Let's go Dilly face-off, Buffalo, lineup. Tage Thompson is a center. So perfect. So Tuck floods across because he sees, I don't know if that's a system thing or not, but Tuck floods across and he looks like he's heading that direction anyways, which is smart because no centerman support. He can't bump it back. The only thing he could really do is either take it and skate up or let it go by. Letting it go by allows it to get out of the blue line, which is kind of your main priority here. Tuck gets it with space, picks it up. 21, like I said, does a good job collapsing, pinching him off at the blue line. Tuck just turns around, gives it to Tage Thompson, easy peasy. All right, let's go to the next one. Make sure it's in a good position for you. Power play goal. Okay. Must have been a tip. Tip in, yeah. So I love this website. I used to absolutely hate the NHL website because my dad would be like, "Oh, you can go on and watch every goal." Yeah, but you'd have to sit through 8 minutes of ads just to see one goal. But this is awesome. Like as soon as I want, I can click this button, play it. But so power play. Let's go and break this down. So what they're doing is they're going 3 up top, so it's kind of like an umbrella without a middle bumper, which is fine. I do see a lot of this happen. So 48 floods to the middle to be the new tip of the umbrella. Suzuki, he walks down, and I don't know if this is a shot. Oh, no. Okay. So Suzuki walks down. Look at all the space he created. You would like to see 48 come a little further. That way he can walk the line a little bit more and just take space. But again, him being right in the middle is not a problem. This is extreme nitpicking because look what it results into. So I'm guessing he's a lefty. He's probably going to, let's see. Yeah, exactly what I thought. He will, let's rewind it here. So Lane Hudson right here comes to the top. Everybody gets sucked in because you have to respect Suzuki's shot. He's going to drop it back. Lane Hudson is going to drag it across the blue line. And then at the last second, he's going to push it forward to create this lane right here. And he's going to throw it on net. Tip. It's goal. Cole Caulfield doesn't do anything spectacular, and this is my whole point, is you don't have to be spectacular to score goals. You have to get to that nitty-gritty area right around the net. One of my I forget who said it. It was one of the NHL commentator, I think it's Ray Ferraro. He goes, if you want to go get bread, you go to the bakery. You want to go to get money, you go to the bank. You want to score goals, you get to the front of the net. Cole Caulfield could have been a spectacular tip. I don't see it. All I see are these little dots. He's just in the right spot from what I'm seeing. All right, let's go to the next one. Another tip in, beautiful. This is what I love to see, and a lot of my younger players don't understand this concept. I went over it yesterday, but you could see, I'm guessing that's Cousin because he scored. Cousin's walking the wall, can't really give it up top, so what he does is he hard rims it, and Tuck does a great job. A lot of players will try and cut back and go up the same way. Nope, he just goes with the puck, takes it to the soft, this like hard area in front of the net. But if we're watching Dylan right here again, what does he do? He cycles it, and then he floods up high. He brings his man there, and then he's in that soft area, really nice, and then he goes to the net. It's the most important thing. If you take away anything from this, it's that always get to the net. One of the things I love most about Austin Matthews' game, because I'm a Leafs fan, I'm from Toronto, is no matter what, he always stops in front of the net. It is a skill. It truly is. Get to that dirty area, get to in front of the net, and it's a timing thing. He's not just rushing back to stop. No, he is. This is where the feel comes, where I try and work on what I like to do as a drill is we'll go down 3-on-2 or 3-on-0, so we have 3 in front of the net, 2D, throw a puck in the corner. You have, let's say, Cousins walks it up, passes it to the D to D. I want this guy to flood to the net so he can get that high tip. That's kind of what he does here in the long run, where he comes through, and then he's not just like parked and turned around and ready to tip it. No, from my understanding, he goes to the net and then he cuts through to take away the goalie's eyes, probably gets a piece of it, and there's another easy goal. What have we learned so far? All 3 goals have been right in front of the net. Wow, what is happening here? Let's see this again. So is that the defenseman jumping up? Let's see. I'm guessing it is. He gets his shot blocked. So who is? No, he's a centerman. That makes a lot of sense. So who all is here? 25. That's Owen Powers, and then do I see? Who's the other defenseman? Is this a power play that just ended or something? No, because there's already 5 guys. So I see 25, which is Powers. 19, which is you. You're a forward. Okay, here, you're a defenseman. Okay, so it comes out. So that makes a lot more sense why he floods through. So look at this. This is something very important. Out of the zone. All 3 guys need to get up and out of it. I don't know what 81's doing here, but he's probably, he still had time. He got there and now causes 2 guys to pinch here. It's a phenomenal pass by Floor. Not only to see him, but to be able to get it through. Hopefully he's not forcing it. I wouldn't want my player to be like, this wouldn't happen to my player. My player would not be flooding through. If he didn't make the pass here and he didn't have somebody flooding through, I would be perfectly okay with getting it in deep and having 19, who's going with full head of speed. He would be the first one there. If you put it in the corner right here, goalie can't get it. This guy's coming up for the pivot, but it doesn't really matter because now he's flat-footed and on a 2-on-1, and just a great shot. High glove, nice. So again, the important part of this is coming through with speed. He did a great job of starting up here. Play comes over to the bench side. He screams on through, gets the pass, and scores. Beautiful. I feel like I'm saying beautiful a little too much, but it is what it is. Oh, what a play. What a play. This is something... This is a feel play. And what I mean by this is this winger does a great job of being able to... Is it Kirby Docs, I'm guessing? Because Slovakia passes it across again. Just look at this. He takes the puck. Oh, because this guy changed and he beat him up. Okay. But 19 does a good job. He's forcing him, what I like to call the attack triangle. This is one of my coaches taught me this. I wish I had like X's and O's. So imagine there's 2 triangles. So from the hash mark of the dots, you draw a line across. And then from the middle, you draw a line to the blue line, both ways. So you see how you get this right angle right here and this right angle right here. So the goal of it is you would love to have a defenseman standing up, but they're getting a change. So these kind of things happen. 19 is doing a great job forcing him to that final point where this D can step up. Like I said, there's no defenseman there. So he does a good job at sucking him in, and then he does a great pass right through the middle. Now he turns this into a 2-on-1, and then look at how much ice this goalie has to cover. He has to be facing out here, get to the middle, and then come across as well, because he's got to respect that shot. So if he slides it across, is Suzuki a right-handed guy? These are all the little things I think of when I'm watching a play like this. So we'll play it again. Okay. Kirby Docs. I think he's a lefty. I don't know what Slavkovsky is. Looks like Suzuki's right-handed. Let's see if I'm correct. Makes it seem like I'm doing a great job, but like I probably should be. I would love to take notes on this more. Just tell me what hand he is. Let's Centerman. You're really making me work here, huh? Right-handed shot. Told you. Let's go see the other two. Slavkovsky. He is a lefty. And like it makes it seem like I know what I'm talking about all that much more, but really you could tell which way the puck's on and how they're skating. But it does play a crucial part because if he's a lefty, he would have to open up for a one-timer here, which is fine. Excuse me. Which is fine, but the goalie would hopefully, you would like him to be checking over his shoulder to be like, okay, it's a 2-on-1. I know he's opening up. I can kind of cheat for this a little bit. Where if he's a righty, he has to not only pass the puck across, he can't cheat as much, I don't think, because you never know. And plus, if Suzuki catches it, I'm a lefty, so it's weird for me to go right-handed. If I have my stick in the middle of the ice, like I'm ready for it, and then I catch that pass and I drag it out here, because that's where I'm shooting. Nobody shoots with the puck directly in front of them. So if I catch the puck from my right, because I'm a lefty, I was like, I'm not doing this right-handed. If I catch it in the middle, I could pull it out wide. That's an extra foot or two. That goalie has to respect it. So if I'm going down the left side, I want to catch it here and then bring it over a little bit more, because the goalie's supposed to come set to the puck, where I don't know why I'm pointing with my meat fingers here. He's supposed to get set, and even if he moves it a little bit more, that creates just enough of a difference for that goalie and that player to find a spot to score. You know who did a really good job of this was Jason Spezza. He would always come down, I can't say always, but he would come down the side, fake a slap shot, and then push it and shoot it, or like high, or he would push it and slide it back 5-hole. Because the goalie has to come out and respect it, and what that causes him to do is either drop, and once he drops, it's really hard to push and get out, because that'll open up your 5-hole, and if he doesn't react quickly enough, he's got him beat short side. Play off the face-off. I love it. Not much to say here. Shows the importance of winning a face-off. Takes about 8 minutes for this ref to drop the puck, but that's okay. Drops the puck, wins it directly back. Look, there's no way. I'll try and time it because it does go pretty quickly. Wins it back. Let's see what this goalie is seeing. So goalie's standing right here, 17, 8. 17 is not really in the way, but even if he was to poke his head out, because the goalie, he wants to see it. He's always doing the like around the body kind of thing, where if he pokes his head to the left, his left, he's got 17 he's looking at, and he's also got 18. This goalie just doesn't see anything. It shows you how crucial it is to get to the front of the net. JJ Paterkin. Oh, right off the bench. Oh, what is this? Who is number 8? Mike Matheson. Oh, brother. Gets the change. Luckily, it's not too many men. But then he just gets beat. Is he a righty, 77? Or was that a backhand? Yeah, you can see up here. So he's a lefty, which is nice. This is great because I can relate to this player. Hops off, left-handed guy. So look at this. And then he probably takes it, shows him, brings it to his backhand, and just goes. Because backhand's always the hardest thing, because I know where I want to put it, but that doesn't guarantee it's always going to go there. So it's very deceptive for the goalie. Let's see where he puts it, because usually you can tell if it's like glove side or blocker side. I think he went short side. So he brings it to his backhand here, and he's got him on his backside. He's probably dropping his hips. Boom. The only other thing he could have done is that, like the first goal from Tage Thompson, where he's on his backhand here, and if this goalie drops or anything, you could pull it to your forehand. But you have 21. Is he coming with you? Yeah. So it'd have to be a hard pull across. but it seems like he goes backhand far side. Oh, what is this goalie supposed to see? Poor guy. But as I say, he always comes up and floods to the middle. Floods to the middle doesn't have to be directly towards the net. If you're coming to the middle and throw it on net, it's a good play. It's one, if it doesn't get blocked, at least. It has to get through. If that gets blocked, it's nothing's good. I'd rather you throw it in the corner and we fight to see it another day. But I guess this is Lane Hudson. Does a good job walking over, coming down, which allows his other partner to get up and walk up to all this area. Look at this. No one's around him. He's going to be able to slide. Like, I'm surprised 8 didn't take it here. Get right to the middle, and look at this. I could see 5 people. Well, no, even more. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including the goalie. It's a miracle this thing got through, but that's, hey, goal's a goal. They don't ask how, they ask how many. Look at this. And he holds it and beats him far side, short side. This goalie had no clue. I feel bad for him. Defensemen need to do a better job of clearing out. And let's see, so that should have been, whose man should have 51 be? Okay, so 25. Let's see, 25. See defenseman? Okay, so 25 a call up. This is Lucas Condada. Is this the guy I know? Oh, that's funny. Hold on. Mid video. No, that's not him. Okay, never mind. Or maybe it is. I think it is. He must have. Yeah, it is. I played with him. That's funny. I played Pickering Panthers with him. He was a fresh, like he was first year. That's so funny. But I don't know if he's 25. I'm going to assume he's 25. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong team anyways. What am I doing? Let's go Buffalo. 25, as I thought. Okay. 25 is a defenseman, so we'll start this over. 25 is following his man, but he doesn't want to go all the way up. So what he's going to do is he's going to peel off, and this allows this forward or defenseman, I don't know. I should really have this open twice. This is fun. I'm really enjoying this because I'm really getting to see and show what's happening here and why these plays are the way they are. So Montreal. So 51, he's a forward. Okay, so 51 knows that this defenseman doesn't want to stray too far from the net, which is very common. Why no defenseman is used to playing up here. It's like getting in basketball. If you get a centerman on the perimeter, he's not comfortable there. That's not what he's good at. So he comes back, and this allows him to walk right to the middle. I guess there should have been a switch off to 77. 77, who's a winger. Yep, so this winger should have popped out, and that's becomes his guy. But it's too late. He's already walked out. Where's 77? So 77's working down low. He is a winger. So right here, you would love to see more communication. That's where this whole play breaks down, because they all go to the net. Truly, what 77 should be doing is coming out here. I don't know why he's going back to the net, because as a winger, you're taught if they go D to D, that's my guy. Maybe he's thinking he's covering for the defenseman, but you got to get your head on a swivel and identify that this guy's alone now. Too late. He's right in the slot, and now everyone's hoping and praying. All right, 2 more goals. Oh, another power play? Okay. So a pretty common power play. Umbrella, 2 in front. Passes out to the side. Get them moving. Ooh, what happened here? Get them moving. Gallagher, you can't be doing that. shot. I'm guessing that's a tip that just went wide. And then this came out. Goalie and everyone's supposed to collapse back. He throws it out front, right to him. Easy peasy. Nothing crazy. And then the last goal, I believe, is just an empty netter. So let's see how it looks. Oh, so selfish. Let's see that again. I don't know what's happened here. This should have been an easy goal. I don't know what happened. 24 did a great job fighting back. But nobody else came with him because everyone else just gave up and thought this, like, oh, this is over. Look at this. Everybody just gave up on it. They could have stopped a goal here 100%. That actually is the difference maker in this game. I don't know how much time was left. There's still, even if, let's say, because there's under a minute left, but you stop him here, they have 3 guys down low. They have 3 guys right here. If anybody here were to come back, right here, like 26 could have been on him this whole time. Stopped it, get going. You have a 4-on-2. It's just bad work ethic. Truthfully, that's what it is. It is a lack of buying in. I don't know Rasmus Dahlin. He's clearly extremely talented defenseman, but you'd like to see more. But thanks for watching. Hey, if you like it, leave a like, leave a comment. I'm going to be doing these no matter what because I'm actually really enjoying breaking them down. So any help, likes, subscribes, the works. I'm not going to keep it going too long. Have a good one, guys.